like to talk to us. Tell us a little bit about Kofi's story to date.
So, just very briefly, the way I came up with Kofi's name was I looked at a lot of names that I wasn't sure were going to fit him, because I didn't really know who he was yet, and I looked at a lot of Old Testament names, and then I decided to look at some African names because he does have African roots, and I came across Kofi, which I really liked, and I liked how it sounded like Kobe, which is short for Jacob. It's a Hebrew name, and I liked the combination of Kofi and Benjamin, and that's what I settled on. And but Kofi means born on Friday, and in Ghana, all boys and all girls are named after the day of the week that they are born on. And there's other Friday names, and Kofi was the one I really liked. And but he was supposed to be born on Saturday, and then they changed his due date to Friday, and he got induced on Friday instead. And so it just fit him perfectly. And when I was going down to Texas, I brought along my yarmulke because he was going to get circumcised. The birth mom really wanted him circumcised, and I wasn't going to circumcise him otherwise. And but I brought my yarmulke because I thought, I'm going to make this into a Jewish ceremony. If he's going to get circumcised, I should make it into something. And then the pediatrician didn't call me when he did the circumcision, and so I was left with this circumcised baby with no ritual.
And your hat.
And then my hat, my yarmulke. And then I was down in Texas for 2 weeks, and one of the places I went with my friend Josh, who was there to help me, was this chapel down in Houston that had these 8 huge Rothko paintings. It was a very contemplative place, and I went back there one day when Josh had left, just myself and Kofi, and just thinking a lot about sort of how to bring Kofi into the world. And I took a walk from there, and there's a university right near there, a Catholic university, and there was this beautiful chapel that I walked into, and it was completely empty, and I just was very moved by the beauty of the place. And I thought, what I really want is to run into a priest who would then bless my child, because I felt like my child hadn't been sorry. Hadn't been blessed yet, so but no priest showed up, and I was too scared to take some of the holy water that was at the back, because I didn't know what I would do to it. So we came back here, and we had a ritual of a shower when I came here that Karen threw for me with Emily, and all these people showed support, and just so many friends, and of course my family has been just amazingly supportive of me throughout all this. The first person I called when I thought about adopting was my brother Jonathan, who said, "You should do it. It's the best thing you could ever do with your life." And never said, so he never looked back from becoming a father. It's the best thing he's ever done. And my brother Jeffrey has been just incredibly emotionally and financially supportive of me in my endeavor to have a child. And thank you. And my sister came out and helped me with Kofi. She's been so happy for me. And of course, I couldn't have done any of this without my parents, who I know have really wanted me to be a dad, and they've wanted this joy in my life. And I know that they loved Kofi as soon as they even heard about him, and I'm so grateful to them for everything that they've done to make this possible, which is many things. And I've asked my friend Phil to read a poem about gratitude towards one's parents.